Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. July 3rd, 2019. Tomorrow's 4th of July. Go ahead and put up all the information there. That's how you contact the show. It's 24/7. You can call that number. There's our email address, and there are the ways you can follow us on social media. So I want to do this briefly, but I want it to be strong enough to where you get it. Remember when, I'm not a coincidence guy. I believe thought manipulation, mind control. I understand. People are going to think, oh, hell, he's going to go get the Reynolds aluminum foil out, build his hat. Don't care what you think. I watch this. I know it to be true. They try to manipulate you on a daily basis to create your reality. They don't want you to live in your own reality. They want you to live in their reality they create for you, period. I watch it every day. So remember when they went after, the IRS went after, tea parties. They focused in on tea parties, all right? Remember that? Tea party groups. Now, we have been manipulated to hear Russian meddling. We're not getting into whether I believe there was Russian meddling or not. We have been saturated in our brains because I'm not a doctor, but I understand a little bit how that saturation works. So we have been saturated with Russian interference. We started a long time ago with Russian interference in our elections through what? $90,000 worth of fake ads on Facebook. Bots. We learned what bots are through Twitter. So social media, Facebook, and bots on Twitter. And Russian manipulation. That was the saturation, okay? Now, what we need from that is we need rescued. We need to save our democracy. We need to clamp down on Facebook. Now, you got to remember, this is all under the guise that Facebook is having to be clamped down on. I don't agree with it. I think they're a willing participant in clamping down on you and I. So Facebook, we have to stop it. We have to clamp down on fake news on Facebook, all right? It's all been created. There's a pathway that's been created all along. Now, there's a couple things I want to bring up. Project Veritas. You're tired of me saying it. Google is going to do their part. Now, I told you in the last segment, okay? If you think that the media, all media, did not do everything to push you away from the reality of the crisis on the border, as Josh said during the break, when that crisis was being told, when the president said they were saying, the media was saying, why, he's out there talking about a crisis on a caravan that wouldn't get here for months. Why, it won't get here for 4 months. Guess what? They're here, folks. They are here, okay? End of story. But the media did everything they can to manipulate the story, the true story of the crisis being created at the border, away from your ears, eyes, all of your senses. They took it away and pushed it. They're going to do that in 2020. You're saying right now, there's no way Trump can be beat. There's no way, not with crazy people out there that want to give $1,000 a month away to every individual over 18, not to people like Bernie Sanders that want to end your insurance and just, everybody, it's a free-for-all and, wants to tax rate 70%. The list goes on. You're like, there's no way these crazy people could win. They can't win by themselves, but they are set up this time like no other time. Let me show you something. I want to put this into perspective. I hope the word I used is correct here. But let's go with And this is what makes me just a little nervous with Trump supporters, okay? 24. Now, in the second quarter, Buttigieg raised $24.8 million. Sanders raised $24 million, okay? Little staying power, if we might put it that way. Go to 35. Trump's done outraised all of them. $105 million. Show me the money. Trump fundraising at a record clip. So are you out there this morning saying, we got 105, we're outraising all 20 of them combined? I mean, there's no way. No way? Watch. Project Veritas uncovered, which we all have known, but they actually got it on recording that you should go watch. Google took it down. You know out there, Google owns YouTube, right? Google owns YouTube. YouTube's already shut them down. Google searches, algorithms. Now, I don't have time in this segment. I got a couple more, but you go look at the Project Veritas. You'll understand what algorithms are. Google is going to make sure that they hide anything and everything that you really need to hear as the truth in the next campaign and overshadow it with Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg and whatever. They're changing the search engine and have been changing the search engine because they said very clearly on a video they can't let 2020 happen again. You have to understand some powerful people saying they can't let it happen again. So it's a done deal. Google and YouTube are going to do everything they can to stop this president from getting his message out. All they can do, they're going to help. So when you keep looking at Kamala Harris and saying, oh, she can't beat Trump. You keep looking at Bernie Sanders, oh, he can't beat Trump. Joe Biden, there's no way he could stand up to Trump. But if that candidate tied to Google, tied to Facebook, tied to Twitter, tied to the other corrupt media, makes a big difference. Head to head? No. So anyhow, let me go with this, okay? Let's move to Facebook. Quickly. Where is it at? I got it here somewhere. Just chill. Give me number 19. Chairman Elijah Cumming. Letter to Facebook. Now, how many Facebook groups? Now, several of you do not go on Facebook, don't have a Facebook page. But how many groups out there? How many freedom of speech groups are there in Facebook all over the United States? If you were to go to Facebook and just type Trump, you come up with like 15,000 Facebook groups. Elijah Cummings has sent a letter to Facebook. I request that you produce by July 9th, 2019, all posting and comments, including images, video, and text, as well as any deleted content related to the I Am 1015 Facebook group. Wonder what would have happened if they could have been this aggressive asking for Hillary's emails. But there's a Facebook group that I don't want to go down that road because I'm trying to stay focused. There's a Facebook group that was created, freedom of speech. It has former Border Patrol personnel in it, current one, I guess. There's some derogatory things that have been said in there. There's some Border Patrol people that say, you know, Congress people are a piece of trash, man. Let them come down and wipe the shit off the floor. Damn. Sorry. Well, it's not as bad as what Hunter Biden said, F you, President Trump. But me, oh, God, I'll be in trouble. Why'd you say that? Well, let Congress come down and wipe the excrement. Is that what it's called? S-H-I-T around our house. But whatever. Or S-H asterisk asterisk. When am I going to clear this up? What the hell? But anyhow, seriously. Okay? So they have a group. It has ignited this big deal. Congress is asking Facebook for all the content from this group. Interesting. Will Facebook say, no, we protect the privacy and the freedom of our group members? Because they have, I request to you to produce by July 9th, 2019, all posting, all comments. See, if you're not a member, it's a private group, but you could go in there and write a comment, including images, videos, text, as well as any deleted. If they went and deleted it, we want you to go in and get that. Elijah Cummings, maybe Hillary could go get us the 33,000 deleted emails relating to the I'm 1015 Facebook group. What will Facebook do? Will Facebook stand up for the group and say it's freedom of speech and we protect that? And no, we're not going to. You'll like that group or not, and he gets that information, you have to understand, let me look at the camera and tell you, please wake up. There are thousands of Facebook pages, thousands of Facebook groups that are dedicated in doing everything they can to help in effort to re-elect President Donald Trump. Did you hear that? I know for a fact. I'm friends with a lot of them. Yes. Bikers for Trump. I mean, it don't matter. They're out there. Go to Facebook, check it out. And they are dedicated. What happens when they feel that a Facebook group, right, wrote something derogatory in a Trump private group, wrote something derogatory about a candidate? Are they going to shut that group down? I'm just telling you, this is a dangerous. Now, the other thing you have to be ready, okay? Now, number 6, every morning MSNBC does Axios, one big thing. So this morning, number 6, and I did just briefly go down the article. This is Axios. If you go to Axios.com, 2020 campaigns aren't ready for the deep fake onslaught. Ready? They're not ready for the deep fake onslaught. Okay. Give me number 7. 2020 campaigns aren't ready for the deep fake onslaught. What's that mean? They're saying that the 2020 campaigns on the Democrat side are not ready for the deep fake onslaught, meaning they're going to need serious help from people like Facebook, people like Google, people like YouTube, people like Twitter. They're going to need help finding the deep fake onslaught, as they call it. So let me ask you this. If you're on Facebook, if you're not, just go with this. All right, number 8. Now, Kamala Harris, okay? All right, I'm not going into right or wrong. But on Facebook, I cropped the top because I know this person. Don't know if this is true or false, but an individual, this is going around, posted this on their Facebook page. This little girl was born 1964, California. All right, so they're saying she's not segregated. You know, she wasn't segregated. This is the statement. Look what pops up right under that. Go to it, Josh. There you go. Now, just so you can see it's the same person, go back. Go back to the one you had. You see where it says, of kids from many different groups, she was never segregated. Now go to the other one. Right underneath there, you see related articles, hoax alert, lead stories, hoax alert, fact checker, False. Descendants of Jamaica are black Americans under census guidelines. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing almost anything you post? That Facebook has this. See, she did not do this. I did not see it and say, oh my God, I better retaliate. That is Facebook themselves. You've seen that, right, Josh?
Yeah, I see it.
Related articles. Mm-hmm. See, if you say something about Kamala Harris, go back one more time. All that happened on Facebook is this lady, which I do know, and we didn't put her name up there, but all she did was post this that's going around. She just clicked and posted this. Immediately, just like that, Facebook said, well, if you're going to go talk about the little caramel-colored lady from California that slept with Mayor Wilson out there to get to the top, that smoked dope with Snoop Dogg listening to Snoop Dogg years before Snoop Dogg and Tupac came out with music. If you're going to, that's not a hoax. That's what happened. Related article. It's going to happen. If you put up Trump is, if you, I'm going to tell you, wait for it. I'll give you an example. We'll see. If you put up on Facebook, Twitter, social media, they're setting it up now. So if you put up an article that says President Donald Trump has appointed more women to his cabinet and inner circle than any other president in history, and you post that, because you want women to see, hey, Trump has actually a very strong inner circle of women that are helping run in this country. You put, boom, related article will come up. Watch and see. Trump, accused of 19 women accused Trump of sexual misconduct. I'm telling you, you see that right there? Hoax. Descendants of Jamaica are black under the census guideline. That's today, folks. That happened this morning. I'm just telling you. They do that. They're going to do that over and over. Let me make sure I got... the Facebook thing scares the friggin' hell out of me. And I'll get to that a little more later. Hold on. I want to go back to... I want to show two quick pictures. And then I want to... all right, go to number 19. You saw that there, fake, right there, false. And then you have Chairman Cummings asking a letter for Facebook requesting that they provide all posting on that group. Oh, they're getting ready to help, folks. They're getting ready to help. All right, new polling is out. New polling is out. Right here, number 14. Joe Biden and Senator Harris are only 20 and 22%. Nothing has been, nothing here is a coincidence. And we're going to take another break because I want to come back and I want to direct my conversation to on Independence Day. I want to finish with that. But let me say this. I apologize. I shouldn't come here and say certain words. But the heat is on Biden. It's July 3rd. Rush may be right. I may be moving slowly with Rush. Rush came out after the ABC interview. Don't have time to explain to that. The ABC interview covered Joe Biden, his son Hunter Biden, China, the Ukraine. They're so corrupt it's not even funny. Rush Limbaugh came out that day and said, plugs Biden is done, over, he's finished. I said, no, not yet. But I tell you, this poll right here and the decline and the angry black woman yelling at him the other night and Democrats thinking, oh my gosh, she's angry, she's black, she's yelling at Joe Biden. I think I'll vote for her because she'll smoke dope with Snoop Dogg in the Situation Room. Holy mackerel, Batman. Anyhow, So I shouldn't say bad words, but this right here, they're under the heat. Number 36, the New Yorker. Going down. Fox has it up. Going down. Biden's lead in polls drops after first debate. Hunter Biden on July 1st, the son, the crankhead, the cokehead, the meth head, whatever he is. My brother just died. His wife looks nice. Maybe I have a kid in Arkansas. I don't know. It's all the above, right? This is in the New Yorker. I don't care. F you. F you. Like, you know what cracks me up? I say this, SH asterisk. If you put the asterisks in there, you have done the ethical, the moral, the thing needed for children not to understand what you're saying. Oh. I don't care. F you. F you, Mr. President, and your little friends. Here I am, living my life. I'm living my life. F you, okay? Here I am. Take a break.